a chance to tune in. Mango, what are you doing? Okay, YouTube, I'm gonna give y'all a chance. I'm just playing around with my lighting while I give you guys a chance to stop it. Oh gosh, that looks so weird. Kind of like this tint to it. I don't know which one looked the clearest. I guess this one. Maybe you think? Is there one out there? Yeah, I'll go back to this one. Mango, why are you stretching at that door? Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna give it um just a couple of minutes to see if someone's gonna drop in, and then if not, I'm gonna just go ahead and start. I'm gonna try to get everything. I actually started late today. I'm supposed to start at 5, and it's almost 6 o'clock. It's been a hectic week. Very hectic week. Megan, why are you in there stretching at that door like that? Okay. Closer. I don't know what's going on with my ring light, but the little cord, it's got some type of shortage or something. It goes in and out. Okay, you guys. So, I think I'm going to go ahead on. It's almost been 4 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead on and just start talking about my week. So, I have finally went back to work. I know everyone has been hearing me talk about going back to work, talk about going back to work, talk about going back to work. I know you guys are probably so sick of hearing me talk about it. So I am finally back in business. Summer is officially over and I am back at work. And you guys, this week is like a short week, but I am still so exhausted, literally. So it started Tuesday, where I'm a support staff, so like I pretty much be at the school when the students are there. So I'm not required to be there like when the teachers are there, the principal and other um, different positions are there. I pretty much be there when the students are there or maybe go like a day before. So we had a meeting Tuesday, and you guys that have to sit in jobs where you have long meetings, most jobs you have meetings. And you guys, I don't know, my voice is so rustled. It has been like I've gotten like this, like kind of like a cold or something. I'm not sure that it's just kind of stuck with me and it's affecting my voice, and I kind of feel stuffy. So if I sound different, that's what it is. So anyway, so we had to sit through this long meeting, and people out there that has to sit through long meetings, they feel my pain, I'm sure. It's very exhausting, speaker after speaker, and then they have like someone to kind of maybe entertain. They even have some of the students to kind of participate in it and do like different little skits for us and stuff. Really nice, and promoting different things that's going on in our county. And I really like them, but they can be really draining after you sit there for some hours. So what we do is we sit there. Well, we have to be there in the morning at like 8, and then we sit there to like, I say like almost like maybe 11, and then we're dismissed. And then the school that we go meet at is like one of the bigger schools in the county that can kind of house all of us, and we're in their gymnasium. So after we sit there through the meeting, we leave, and you can go get something to eat, and then you go back and report to your job. You're supposed to be back at your job at 12:30. Okay, you're talking about me. Be back at the job at 12. Of course, I'm not back at 12:30. I have a problem with rules. I just be acting like I am completely off. When I get out the meeting, I go out to eat with my cousin. We ate Mexican and we laughing, talking, and just acting like we're completely off. When in fact we are working crazy. I know, but that's me. So anyway, yeah. So after that you go to work, and then really literally by the time I get back to work, it's just thinking about it, 12:30. I get off at 3:15 anyway. So basically, I'm there for what 12:30, 1:30, like 2 hours and something, and it's time for me to go home. So even that day was draining. And I guess after I've been off for the whole summer and your body's just in this relaxed mode and you're trying to get back into the work mode, it's really, really tiring. Okay, so then the next day I even was off that Wednesday. I didn't have to go to school that Wednesday because the students didn't have to go that Wednesday. Like I said, my schedule's pretty much like their schedules. So anyway, I had to go back to work Thursday. And you guys, I literally want to run out of the office yelling, is everyone crazy? Is everyone insane? Like, we have not been out for 2 months, but you would think by the questions that I'm being asked by the parents and everyone else that their children have not been in school forever. It's the same rules, same bus times, same bus stops. But I mean, it's like the phone rang literally every 5 seconds, and if the phone was not ringing, it was someone in front of me asking me a question, needing something. And it was just the most hectic, busiest day ever. First day back to school is normally like that, but this year I would say probably would have been like my worst hectic day ever. It was very, very hectic, and I think I was just very, very overwhelmed and just getting back in the hang of things. So it was like a rough day for me. I can truly say today was a little bit more, it was a little better. I mean, the phone still rung a lot, but it wasn't just as demanding with everyone needing me at one time. You guys, when everyone needs me at one time, I just kind of completely shut down, and I just be looking at you like, okay, because this is craziness. But anyway, so today was much better. Thank God, I had a much better day. But after Thursday, then today was Friday, and like I said, it was a better day, but it was still ultimately draining. I don't know what it is about. What was that? About short weeks, but it was a short week, but it was such a draining week. You would think that I have worked from Monday through Friday, but literally I started Tuesday, and it was so draining, so exhausting. And like when I got home yesterday, my body just kind of like shut down. I literally laid on the couch and just passed out. Today was the same thing. I came home, I walked Mango, and I was just like, my body was just, I can't even explain it. It's like something was just sitting on me, like this heavy weight was on me. So it was just really, really tiring and exhausting. Like I said, the first week is always the work. First day is always the work. So once you get past that first week and that first 2 days, you're kind of like start back getting in the hang of things, and the schedule and everything comes back to normal. And you're like, okay, I'm working, and you're just, you suck it all up, and you like, I have a job to do, and I'm gonna do it. So you guys, today I was gonna just, go through some get to know me, just basically telling you facts about myself. And I had the first 10, but I don't know because I talk so much, I may totally get off 10, so I'm not gonna put a number on it. Before I get started with that, at some point, I'm also going to make my protein shake because I'm getting kind of hungry. And I thought, well, why not make it on camera so you guys can see how I make my protein shake. I love it, love it, love it. It keeps me so full, and then it's good that I'm trying to get back healthy. And it has oatmeal in it. It has the protein powder, so I live by it. I love it. So you guys, disclaimer. I don't even know if this would be a disclaimer, but if you have ever eaten veggie straws, warning. I found out today that after veggie straws have been like one of my go-to snacks, Me never reading labels, I just eat. So I have one person. Hey, how you doing? Me being one person, me being just eating snacks and not really checking. But I gave my daughter some of these snacks and she happened to read the back of it. And you guys, so if you've ever tried these snacks, listen what the back of the veggie straws say. I know, right? I've been eating these for a while, so of course I'm terrified. It says, warning, this product contains acrylamide, a chemical known to the state of California to create cancer and reproductive toxicity. Acrylamide is not added to this product, but it is created when this food and certain other fried foods are cooked at high temperatures. The FDA has not advised people to stop eating this snack food products or any other foods containing acrylamide as a result of cooking. But yet you're telling me that this what's in this cause cancer. So I mean, my thing is, if I would have saw this, and I guess that's my fault because I don't read labels. My oldest daughter's really on to like reading labels. She pays attention to every little thing, and sometimes I think you're so OCD, but at the same time, I guess it's good because I've just been eating them, and I have never seen this little warning thing on the back. So, once I saw that one thing, I'm like, wow, I wish I would have known that when I was like eating these as a snack. One time I used to eat these almost every day as a snack, and they're veggie straws. So you guys make sure if you buy these, they're by Clover Valley. If you get these from like Dollar General or wherever, make sure that you please like read the back so at least you're aware. If you still choose to eat them, then that's fine. But not knowing and you're eating them is kind of like, I wish like the warning was in the front so you could really see it. Like instead of the back wrote really small underneath the ingredients, kind of deceiving. And I mean, my thing is some people are still gonna eat them anyway, but you should have a choice. You shouldn't be eating something that may potentially cause cancer or harmful to your body or reproductive system and not have some type of warning like in bold print. Like, I don't know, I was just kind of aggravated by it. I was like, really? So now you want to tell me? But anyway, just to let you know, if you ever ate veggie straws or you eat veggie straws. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for dropping in. I'm fussing and ranting on about these veggie straws because they saying that something in them, with the temperature they cook can cause cancer and with your reproductive system. And so I'm like, really? Like, I really need this. Like, and then I think I take it so personally because I have someone close in my family that is fighting with like stage 4 cancer, and I've had several family members that died from cancer. So it's really scary. And I'm like, I don't want a snack that may potentially cause cancer. So I don't know. Look like they would tell us that, not just in a little small print on the back. Anyway, so this is going to be a getting to know me better. So you guys, what I did was I wrote it down because if I didn't, I would forget what I'm supposed to be going over. And I'm such a straightforward person, so some of these facts about me is pretty embarrassing. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first fact about me. I'm sorry, you guys see, like every time I start doing a video, my nose start itching. I don't know what it is. It's craziness. Anyway, so one is, I think I'm going to skip. I'm going to move around a little bit. Okay, I'm a daddy's girl. I'm the only girl. I have 2 brothers. I have an older brother and I have a younger brother. So I'm going to check this one off because I kind of went like down a little bit. So I'm a dad. I've always been a dad's girl. I really have a close relationship with my dad. When I was growing up, I thought my dad is so mean and so overprotective because it was certain things I just was not allowed to do. Certain places I was not allowed to go. And then as I grew, I just realized that, my dad loved me and he was just trying to protect me. Basically for quote, kind of like the world and things that he know that was out there that could, cause potential harm to me. But in my eyes, Dad could do no wrong. It's still that way now. Dad comes to my rescue, whatever I need. He's a great dad. He's a God-fearing dad. He raised me up. He raised, him and Mom raised us up in church. He raised us to have faith. And so he was like the first relationship, your dad is kind of like the first relationship with the man that you have, and that really can make a difference in your future relationships. And I feel like, a lot of people put emphasis on, boys need their dad because no one can teach them to be a man. Not a woman can teach them to be a man, and I do agree with that. I feel like a lot of women are having to raise boys by themselves and not by choice. It's like they have to. But at the same time, I feel like a dad is very important in a girl's life as well, because we grow up and we end up with a man, marrying a man or in relationship with a man. And I feel like the relationship we have with our fathers can really, really affect that. And if you don't have a good relationship, or if your father was never around, it can also cause problems when growing up, when dating and other things, because we're seeking that love and that attention from a man because we never got it from our fathers. So I thank God for the relationship I had with my dad. Like, I love my mom and dad, but I just always been just a daddy's girl. And now the dad's getting older, and you know, I look at it now and I'm thinking, gosh, I was really blessed, and all those times I was mad because I'm thinking dad is so overprotected. You know, it really molded me and the way he is into the person I am today. And I thank God that he didn't allow me. He had rules and we had to abide by them, because it made me a strong person, and it made me therefore pass the same things down to my children. I mean, life is you're gonna have rules in everyday life, whether they're on a job or whether they're at school or wherever they are. Their rules, their laws, and you have to learn to abide by them, or you will end up, you can end up incarcerated. You can end up in a lot of trouble. So Dad taught us, you're gonna have rules here, and you're gonna have rules the rest of your life, and you're gonna have to follow them. So I really appreciate that. I think I'm always gonna be a daddy's girl. So that's one fact about me. Okay. And another fact about me is I am a very sensitive person. And I think a lot of people are surprised when they realize that, or they see that side of me, because my nose is itching again, because I'm such an outgoing person. I'm so outspoken and I'm so straightforward. So some people think people like that are just really, really tough, but no, I'm very sensitive. I watch movies, I cry if someone else is in pain or they're crying over a loved one. I don't even have to know them, and I'm like in tears because I can feel their pain. So I'm very sensitive, and I'm sensitive to other people's needs, as to I have sympathy for people for things they've been through. I know everyone's not raised like I am. I know people have had hard not lives. I know they have went through things. I know people that has been hurt by family members, by their mom, by their dad, and just and I feel that, and I'm just not really judgy, because I feel like a lot of people that have like substance abuse or alcohol abuse, or they may be what people may call wild or promiscuous. A lot of times we don't know what these people have been through, and I'm not making excuses for them, but at the same time, you don't know where you may be if you have been raised like that, or you have been done like that, or you have been molested, or you have been given up and you don't understand why, and put in the system and passed from foster home to foster home. There's a lot of people that has a lot of things that has happened to them that has impacted their life, and they don't know how to deal with it. So instead of dealing with it, what they do, they drink or they get on drugs, because when they're drunk or when they're on drugs, they don't have to feel anything. They don't have to feel that emotion, and no one wants to hurt all the time or feel bad all the time. So I have a lot of sympathy for people, and people's stories and their life are important to me, because I know a lot of people have went through things I have never even imagined going through. So yeah, I'm very sympathetic. I'm just a big crybaby. I'm like, so if you want somebody that's really tough to go with you, I'm not the person to go. I am definitely not the person to go. I am the type that goes to someone's house that has passed, to visit the family, and the family end up consoling me. So I'm the worst. My cousin's like, really, Tawanda? Like, you supposed to be consoling her, and they're all like giving me water. It's crazy, but I can't even help it. So, it's just how I am, very sensitive. And like I said, my feelings a lot of times are really easy to be hurt. So by the people that I love, when I love someone, they can say something to me and not even mean it in like a hurtful, harmful way, and I can take it the wrong way, or they can make me feel some type of way, and I will feel like truly bad, and it will hurt my feelings so bad. I know it, and I'm so straightforward, and I tell people things, but sometimes when folks, even people tell me things that are true, sometimes it hurts my feelings, and I appreciate it later, but at that time, I'm sensitive. I know it. I mean, seriously, you guys, I'm like crying over the commercials where the people are homeless, and I know it. I need therapy. I've told you guys before in other videos, so this is just my honesty, my truths, okay? Okay, this right here is kind of funny, but it's so, so true. I require a lot of attention in my relationship with my fiance. So I'm a very affectionate person. I guess to a certain extent, I'm affectionate, especially when it comes to my fiance, or who I'm in a relationship with. And like, I just want that giving back to me. So I'm like, really, like, I love hugs, I love kisses, I love a lot of attention. And I think sometimes it may be a little draining to him. And he may be like, my gosh, because he's like the total opposite of me. He was raised the total opposite of me. Now, my mom's side of the family is like, very, very affectionate. She has brothers and she has sisters that hug you, that kiss you, they're more touchy feeling. My dad's side of the family, on the other hand, they're very kind of not as emotional, and they don't show their affection as much as my mom's side of the family. So I feel like I take a lot more after my mom's side of the family. I do feel like I have some of daddy ways when it comes to, sometimes I don't want to be bothered, but when it comes to somebody I'm in love with, like my fiance, I want that attention. I want him to see, like, I like your outfit, your hair's pretty, you're pretty. Like, I don't feel like other people should be giving me more compliments than he is. I feel like, you know, that's how I feel like problems occur in relationships, when you have a spouse or a mate or something that's not giving you that attention, and someone else outside starts giving you that attention, and you start kind of straying, leaning toward that other person. I feel like that's how people are able to come in people's relationship, and relationships are destroyed. So I feel like you should be very, very vocal about that, so he knows how I feel, and I work with him with that, because I know that he's not a very affectionate person, but I feel like he has grown a lot, and he is a lot more affectionate than what he used to be. But, because I'm like, I get off the phone, I love you, and I want to hear all those things back, because, like I said, it's just nothing better than feeling loved and just feeling attentive to. And I give that, so I want that back. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely require a lot of attention. I know I'm like, probably gets on his nerves most of the time, but that's just who I am, and I think he knows that. He's been with me for years, and I think that he's just something he's willing to accept. So I'm like, when I don't get that attention, oh, he knows it is trouble, and I'm gonna do something to get that attention. So the best thing you can do is just go ahead and give it to me the right way. If not, it's gonna end up being something blown up, bigger than what it is, and it's gonna be like the wrong kind of attention, but I'm still gonna give it. So yeah, I require a lot of attention in my relationship with my fiance. I'm needy, needy. No, seriously. Okay, so something else is so crazy is because I require a lot of attention from him, but and I do these videos, and I talk all the time, but when I walk into a room full of people, I get timid, and it's so weird. Like, I get so shy. I put my head down. I don't want people looking at me. I have a hard time, like, getting up in front of groups talking. Like, maybe, at church, if they want me to say the welcome and to speak, I kind of look down. I have done it before, but I ultimately dread it. Like, I feel like everyone's looking at me. I feel like something's wrong, like something's on my dress or my hair is messed up, and everyone sees it. I don't know. It's like some type of, I can't even explain what it is. I feel like, oh my gosh, is something wrong? It's like a paranoid kind of thing. It's so weird. But so I do not like to walk into a room full of people. I really already be sitting down, or maybe come through the side door or something. But when I come out in front of everybody, I'm just feeling all these things when everyone's looking at me. It just makes me feel some type of way when everyone is looking at me and all eyes is on me. I'm like, I feel like something is wrong, or I'm gonna trip or something. I'm gonna do something to embarrass myself. I know it's weird, but it's just how I am. It's one of my pet peeves. Just who I am as a person. So most of the time, if I have to walk in front of people, like I said, I try to go ahead of time, so I won't have to. If I do, I kind of have my head down. I kind of go to the side and tiptoe herb and sit down to try to get out of eyesight from everybody. I know it. It's crazy. I know, because I get on here and I do these videos, and for the longest, I was literally scared to do a live. And I watched another lady, Jeanette, who's over DIY Creations, and she was saying, like, once I did it, I would get over that, and I would feel comfortable, and she was so right. So after I did my first 2 lives, I was set, and now I just talk you guys to death, as you can see. So I feel more comfortable, but I don't know what it is, like, when I'm in a room and people are actually looking at me, even though I know you guys are looking at me, it's different when they're sitting there and they can, like, reach out and touch me. I don't know, it's crazy. It's just, something just kind of make me just really, really timid and shy. Okay, so another fact about me is I don't deal well with death. Um, I shut people out. So when someone close to me die, it's like, some people want to talk about it, they want to get together, and they want to kind of reminisce over the old times that you spent together and all this. And I have a cousin that I'm really close to, who's like a sister to me, who does that. She wants to talk about it, and I don't. I completely shut down. I don't answer my phone. I don't want to see you. I just want people to just kind of leave me alone. And I know it sounds kind of mean, but it's just, I don't want to be. I just kind of want to mourn by myself, and that's just how I am. I know some people want people to be around them, but for some reason I don't. I just feel like that I don't deal with death very well, and um, we lost like a really close friend, like a best friend, and we all it's like a group of us, and we all graduated together, and like me and two other girls are like cousins, and then we have our other best friend Valerie, and then the other best friend was Tina, and me, Mary, and Shantae are cousins, and we lost Tina a couple of years back, and it was just the hardest thing that I ever had to deal with. I mean, besides my granddaddy dying, which I did not take good either. And I just kind of shut them all out. I didn't want to talk to them. I didn't want to, like, I don't want people to bring it up. It's like I get uneasy when someone even starts talking about it now. Like, it's just, I don't know what it is. It's like I don't know how to really deal with it. So I guess just kind of not dealing with it is my thing, which may not be the best thing to do, but it's how I cope, because I feel like if I really just sit and dealt with it, I would have a complete meltdown and I wouldn't be able to kind of function. So it was the same thing when my granddad died. I was really close to my granddad. So when my granddad died, I did the same thing. I kind of blocked everyone out. I didn't want anyone to talk to me about it. I just wanted to be in my room by myself and not answer the phone. And I think my youngest daughter gets that from me. She kind of doesn't really know how to deal with death, and she kind of just shuts people out the same way I do. So, hey, Elena. Okay, so another fact about me is that I love hard and I'm loyal. So that's why my feelings are easy to be hurt, because I truly want the same in return. So I'm a loyal person. So when I'm with one person, like, that's nothing that my fiance would ever have to worry about is me like cheating or straying. I'm just very loyal, and I want that loyalty back. When it comes to my friends and when it comes to my relationship, I just feel like, if you're that type of person that you don't want to be in a monogamous relationship, or you don't want to be loyal, or you're a backstabber, or whatever, then I just feel like that you should be single. And then if you're a friend that's like talking about people behind their backs or whatever, like I don't deal well with that. Like, I don't deal well with that at all. But I just feel like I'm loyal and I just want the same thing back. So when someone hurts me or find out they've talked about me or they not truly my friend, I move on, and I really truly don't even like to look back because it's just too hurtful and painful. So because I'm so loyal, so I expect the same in return. So that means if I'm your friend, I'm your friend. If everyone else is against you, I'm still your friend. I'm still gonna love you. I'm still gonna talk to you. I'm not gonna, turn against you. I'm never gonna tell your business, no matter how mad we get at each other. I'm never gonna talk about you with people, because at the same time I feel like somebody else talking like, no, that's my friend. But like at the end of the day, even if there's something that you've done wrong, that may be something you've done wrong, and I may even tell you it's wrong, but I'm not gonna sit and just dog you out, put you down, and just stomp on you when you're down. I'm just not that type of person. I'm just really, really loyal. So the friends that I have, I've had them for years. They've been in my life for years, and I don't make like a lot of new friends. I have associates and people that I talk to, but as far as like my circle, I feel like is really, really small because of that. Because nowadays you really can't trust people, and like I said, if you stab me in my back once, I'm not gonna really trust you again to do it again, because that's it. It's just like, no. I mean, I'm sorry. It's not like I have to be your friend. I'm a hurt, and it hurts so bad, and that's why I don't want to keep going through it. Like, who wants to keep going through that? So, you guys, I think I'm gonna stop right now because I'm like halfway through the facts about me, and I'm gonna make smoothie, a protein smoothie, because I'm getting so hungry. This one here is the one of my brother. He bought, this is one I have that's like my to-go smoothie, and it's got a top on it, and you literally just twist it off and you drink out of it. I love this one. So I'm gonna stop and make this right quick, you guys. I'm gonna put it down so you guys can see it. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you what all I'm gonna put in it. Oh, I'm about to drop my protein powder. Okay, you guys, so this smoothie is so yummy. I'm gonna get everything out. It won't take but a second. you guys. So it's really, really simple. So I'm gonna push it down a little bit so you guys can kind of see it. But it's basically, this right here is my little blender, and I just put ice in it. And I'm making a mess because I'm like a messy, I don't know. You know, some people prepare food all exact. I'm just messy. I'm sorry. I'm just so I don't put a whole lot of ice in my protein powder, but I put it like, you know, you see how it is right there. Okay. Let me put this ice back up. And really using like maybe a cup of milk, not maybe a full cup. And I don't measure stuff. I know I'm awful. So I just kind of go by what it looks like. So that's the almond milk. I normally use like the less sugar, the low sugar almond milk, but they were out of it at Walmart. I'm gonna pour a little bit more. So I just got this vanilla, the regular vanilla one. And this right here is this protein powder I was telling you guys about before. It's wheat protein powder. And it's cookies and cream. Oh my goodness, this is the best protein powder ever. So I get 1 scoop. One scoop of the protein powder. And then I get a pack of oatmeal. This right here is the maple syrup, brown sugar oatmeal. And I put a pack of this. This right here helps keep me full. And then you guys, I'm almost out of my honey, but I get honey. I'm going to squeeze what I have in here. And I squeeze honey on it. Just a little left. I definitely need to get some more. I love the taste that that honey gives it. And then I get peanut butter, because I absolutely love peanut butter. It's like my favorite. I can hardly keep it though because the kids like it. So it pretty much gets gone quick. Then I put the peanut butter. You guys, I promise you, this is like the best shake ever. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to put everything up before I mix it. I have ice everywhere. And like I said, if you get one of these mixers like this one, if you're in a hurry like me in the morning, like I have a day shift job, so I'm in a hurry, so I've got stuff all over me. So anyway, the good thing about this one, you can just take it off. It's like a cup and a blender. It's so neat. Okay, so you just make sure that it's tight. Did I put it up? Yeah, and then you just, of course it won't work because I'm trying to demonstrate. Okay. And you just blend. So simple and easy, you guys, but it's so good and filling. And I'm really, I do them sometimes for breakfast and sometimes I do them for dinner. Most of the time I do like a coffee, an iced coffee for breakfast, and I make it kind of similar to this. I put the coffee and the creamer in it. And a lot of times I try to do this for dinner. So it'd be like the last meal I eat and it won't be real heavy, and then it's something healthy. And then you can kind of taste it to see, you know, what consistency you want. I'm going to blend it just a little bit more. Okay. And And this is so neat. Look, it just comes off. And you take this with you. And that's the top part. And you just do like that to drink it. Love it because it's actually on the go. And you just unplug this. I mean, my brother bought it for me like, I think maybe 2 or 3 Christmases ago. And I absolutely love it. Like, it was perfect for me. He knows I'm always making protein shake. So, you guys, I love it. Like I said, it's just, it's good for on the go, and then it tastes so good, and it's so filling. So, and I worked out this morning. You guys, I actually got up and worked out and got everything done. I'm so excited. And it's like I said, it comes to that little hole, so it's perfect. You just grab it and go. Okay, you guys, so where was I? So I had already talked about being loyal. Okay, you guys, so here's something that's kind of embarrassing. And I said I'm going to just keep it real and share this too. I talk loud and I don't realize it. Well, I kind of realize it now. I've been told. But this was like, when I realized how loud I truly was, it was so embarrassing. And I'm going to tell you what happened. So sometimes I think like, maybe I can't hear that good and that's why I talk loud, because I really don't realize my volume until someone tells me like you're talking loud, or, you know, they may strut or something. It's so embarrassing. But anyway, some years back, this is when I was younger. I worked at Walmart Supercenter, and my mom used to come in there all the time and shop because she loves Walmart. And one of my coworkers is an older lady, you know, pulled my mom to the side and basically told my mom, like, your daughter is so pretty. She's just too pretty to be that loud. And you guys, when my mama told me, it hurt my feelings so bad. And I was thinking, well, am I really that loud? And mom was like, yeah, you're pretty loud. And I think, really? Like, because I don't even realize it. So it's something I have to just kind of work on, like, listen to myself. Because a lot of times, like I said, like, people are talking to me and I'll be like, huh? And I notice I do that a lot. So I really feel like sometimes I can't hear that good, and that's why I talk so loud. And at first, when the lady told my mom, I was like, kind of like offended. You know, I was like, well, that was mean. Why she just didn't tell me myself? Tell me herself she works with me or whatever. And mom was like, well, I don't think she meant no harm. Hey, Mary. I think you're the only one I got on here right now. But anyway, mom was like, I don't think she meant any harm. I think she really just did it and told me because she wanted to help you and she wanted you to kind of do better because she thinks so much of you. So anyway, that's something I just kind of struggle with because I don't really realize my volume. And so it's just something I kind of have to work on, because I'm like, my dad is like, oh my goodness, loudness. He cannot stand loudness. Red, my fiance, cannot stand loudness. So I have people around me that cannot stand loudness. So you best believe I'm loud. And I'm like, hey, you are so loud. And they like, women should be seen and not heard. But anyway, that's one of the things that about me that's kind of like, oh my gosh. But we all have things that we need to work on. But yeah, I'm pretty loud at times. And I have to really just listen to realize I'm even loud. I don't even realize I'm loud. So, I'm not, oh, okay. So another fact about me is I am my parents' only daughter. So I feel like I was a baby they lot growing up. So I kind of come across demanding sometimes because I want what I want right then. I hear things like, which Mary's on here, it's not your rule, Tawanda. Sometimes it may come across selfish, but I don't think I'm selfish. Okay, so I'm the only girl in my family, so pretty much my brothers and my dad and my mom, they pretty much, my dad pretty much, you know, if I wanted something, he would give it to me. Not that it was just like he was spoiling me, but he just did. So, and I'm really, really impatient. So when I want something, I want what I want right then, because that's just the way it always was. Who, Mango? A while ago he did. Well, you finna take him to the board? Yeah, he needs to go. I'll be through with live when you get back. Hope so. I know it. Hey, whose t-shirts? Is this mine? You can have it, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so a lot of people say I'm baby. It's not like that I'm just selfish. It's just I be wanting what I want when I want it, and it comes across as selfish. And because like my brothers are just kind of like let me have stuff because they're like boys and they really don't care. So I feel like I may have been babied in a lot of ways to where I don't do things. I don't know how to do a lot of things that I should have known how to do, and maybe that holds me back because my mom and dad did everything. So I pretty much, I mean, I can cook a little bit, but nothing like you would think because my mom's like a big cook. So everybody thinks, well, why you can't cook? Because I really never had to because mom always cooked, and I never really wanted to go in there and watch her cook because I was never really interested in cooking. Like I wasn't interested in things like that. So me and mom are kind of totally different when it comes to like she sews, she cooks. She's kind of like that, kind of like housewife, kind of like woman, I say. But I'm more into fashion. I like to dress. You know, it's like we're just total opposite. So I never really went to go watch her cook. I wanted to know what she was cooking. All I did was eat because the fact I wasn't interested in it. So it's just, like I said, I always wanted a sister, but I didn't have a sister. So I'm really close to my cousins, like they're my sisters because, um, I've always been really close to them, and now I have a sister-in-law that I'm really close to too. So it's like that. It's like I said, I'm not really just selfish, but at the same time, I guess in a way I am, and it's because I'm baby. Like I said, because I'm the only girl. So it's my parents' fault. So if if I've ever done anything to you, call Nancy and Edward because it's their faults for babying me. Okay. I do everything fast, so I'm super impatient. I do everything fast. Even when I go in the dressing room and try on clothes, I rush through it. Like I do it so fast. And like I don't know, I do everything fast. I'm getting in the car, I'm going out the door. It's like so I'm kind of rushing people, like even when they're talking to me and they're trying to get something out, I'm like, hurry up. It's like I'm really impatient because I do everything fast, so I expect everyone else to do everything fast. And I know that's just a pet peeve of mine, and I can't be like that, but it is so true. Like I rush and do everything. I even eat fast. Like it's almost like I'm in a hurry all the time, and I don't even have to particularly have a place to be or a place to go. But like I'm rushing, like I'm in a hurry. It's crazy. I know it, but I just rush. I do everything so fast, and my cousin's like, "Tawanda, you do everything so fast. You expect everybody else to do everything fast, and when they don't, I get mad at them. I'm like, let's go, move it. I'm that type. Like, let's get it done. Let's just get it done. So, that's another thing about me. Um, oh, another fact about me is I don't hold grudges. So I'm the type of person I may have just had an argument with you an hour ago, and then I may call you back in like an hour, 30 minutes, be like, hey, what we're gonna eat? Are we going somewhere tonight? And then most of the time the other person is still mad. And I'm like, okay, get over it. So I'm kind of like, I get over things really fast, and I'm kind of glad I'm like that because I don't want to be the type to kind of hold on to things. I feel like people hold on to grudges for years, and they're mad, and they're angry, and they're lonely, and they're just mean because they holding on to something that happened years ago, and these people probably don't even remember that it happened. So I'm like, I can have an argument with you, and then the next day I'm talking to you, or the same day I'm talking to you. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I get over things really quick. So I expect other people to do it, and everybody's not like that. But so I expect other people to be like that because I'm like that. So I don't hold grudges at all. Seriously. Like, I'm over it. If we've had an argument, I'm mad. I may text you later on and say, hey, girl, are we still going to the movies? Are we going, next day? I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it. So that's the part of me that I do like, is that I don't hold grudges and I get over things pretty quickly. So I'm not the type of person going to be like mad at you over something that happened last week or something that even happened yesterday or today. I mean, I may be mad at you for like a little while, but nothing like grudges where I'm mad and I'm holding this grudge against you. I'm like, oh, she did that to me. Now if it was something like, I can see if you did something to me that was detrimental, like something that could hurt me or harm me or my family, then yeah, it would be different. But just like disagreements, or no, you said that, or no, I want to go this place and we went that place, or I didn't get to pick the restaurant, just little small knick-knack stuff that's like, come on, it's not nothing big, and life is so short. I'm over it. I'm not gonna hold a grudge. I'm not gonna hold a grudge against you for that. But now, like I said, if it's something deeper and it's like a betrayal or something like that, yes, I may hold on to it for a while. But even then, I'm still the type of person, I'm gonna forgive you and move forward. I'm not gonna just continue to be like, oh, I despise this person, or this person did this to me, and just hang on to it and have it affect me. Because at the end of the day, like they say, forgiveness is for you. It's not for them. Because when you hold on to all this anger and all this anxiety and all these things like, oh, they did this or they did that, and you keep that inside, it affects your life. These people are going on with their life, they're living their life, they're working, they're with their family, they're with their children, they're laughing, they're going, they're not even thinking about you, and you're sitting at home and you're holding all this animosity and all this anger inside, and it's affecting you, like your attitude toward the people you love, affecting you at work, affecting you at home with your family. So it's like they're winning. They're winning because you are the one that is suffering. You know, it's hurting you to hold a grudge against them. So it's just best to just move on. If you have to sit down and talk to them about it or whatever it takes to get you to be like, you know what, I'm going to let this go. Even if they never tell you they're sorry, you have to just let go of it for yourself. Not for them, but for yourself. So you can move forward because it just holds you back, you know? You guys, this protein shake is so good. Okay, next. I have faith in God. I truly believe with faith and hard work you can accomplish anything. Your tongue your tongue is powerful and you speak things into your life. Now, this was something my brother preached on just Sunday. My youngest brother is a pastor. And my dad, he raised us in church and he raised us to believe that. And I truly see it now. The things that he said and he taught us is so true. It's like your tongue, if you're a really negative person and you're constantly speaking these negative things, it reflects on your life. And you notice people that's really positive and they're always like optimistic and like it's gonna work out. You notice they seem like they have what they speak. I mean, even people that are like really successful. If you ever watch, like I watch a lot of like Hollywood stories and stuff on E News, and I watch like what they were before they became successful. And 9 times out of 10, most of them spoke it. Most of them said it. I can remember watching Jennifer Lopez and her story and how they said she would tell her friends in the Bronx, like I'm gonna be famous one day. I'm gonna be rich one day, and like one day I'm gonna be signing autographs and all this. And they said they would laugh at her and. But look at her. It's like I feel like you speak these things, you want these things, you work toward these things, and you speak them into your life. So if you want happiness and you want growth and you want success, I feel like you have to speak these things into your life and work toward them and be positive and not be negative and not say things like, "Oh, I'm always be broke. I'll never get married. I'm never gonna be happy." It's like you're speaking all this negativity into your life, and then when you start living it and it starts becoming you, you're like, what happened? Like, why is this happening to me? But you don't realize that your tongue has caused these things to happen. Like you have done it to yourself. And sometimes I think we pass this on, like generational down to your kids and stuff, because you're like, some people call their kids stupid or they call them bad. And I know my mom would always say, well, don't call them bad because you're speaking that child will be bad. You want to speak good things. I mean, even if they're bad, you don't want to say they're bad. You want to tell them, you know what, you're going to do better. I know you're going to do better next time. I know you're going to have a good day. It's like you want to speak these good things into their life so it can come to life, instead of speaking negative things and being consumed with negativity and or, oh, I'm never gonna get a house, or I'm never gonna get this, or I'm never gonna make it on YouTube. We speak these things into our life, and then when it happens we're like, well, why did my life end up like this? And the whole time you're doing it to yourself. So get some positivity in your life, be around positive people, read positive quotes, whatever it takes. Listen to spiritual music, listen to motivating speeches, or whatever it takes for you to get to where you need to be, where you can be positive, and you not only will be positive for yourself, but you can pass it on to your family and the people that's around you, your loved ones. Because to me, when someone's positive, it just draws people in. I don't know, I love being around positive people, and I tell them something and they tell me, well, you can do it, or you got this. It's nothing like encouraging words and hearing somebody not just say it, but really believe it in their heart, and they do, and they're rooting it and they're in your corner. It's nothing like that rather than someone tearing you down, telling you, you're never going to amount to that. You never can do this. You're always going to be, you have to you can't put yourself around negative people. You have to make sure to be around positive people, because I feel like, I'm sorry, you guys, my battery's going dead, so I'm going to have to plug it up. Give me just 1 second. Okay, you guys, my phone is going dead, so I'm having to plug it up. But I feel like you truly You like being alone? Well, I mean, sometimes I like to be alone. But even with you being alone, you still can be a positive person. You know? So it's just like I said, you won't whatever it is you want. I have started doing this myself. I would say write it down. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm drinking my protein shake. Oh, I'm so sorry. I would say write it down. I would say look at it every day. I would say pray about it. I would say work toward it. And I would say already thank God for it. Like it's like you've already gotten it. Start thanking him for it and praising him for it in advance. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things you can do to get yourself to the next level. And I'm learning that day by day by day. And I mean, I know sometimes it's so discouraging and it's so hard, and you're like, how am I ever going to get to where I want to be? Or how am I? And it just looks like you're so far away. And a lot of times when that stuff is coming to your head, it's the devil. He's trying his best to get you off track because you're just so close. That's what it is. You don't realize how close you are. And he wants to get you off track. He wants to get you back down and depressed so you won't continue to work toward it because he knows it's so close and he don't want you to have it. So you just have to be driven, and you have to just be like, I don't care what it looks like now. I don't care what my subscriptions look like now. I know I'm gonna be successful. I don't care what my business looks like now. I may have not sold nothing all week, all month, but I know one day I'm gonna be selling like crazy. I'm not gonna even be able to ship it out fast enough. You have to speak these things into your life. Whatever it is that you want, or whatever it is that's your dream and that your goals, you have to speak it and work toward it, and just no matter what anyone else say, knowing your heart you're gonna accomplish it, and believe and have faith, and you'll get there. I truly believe in that. So this was something that was installed in me, and this is something that, I've always been raised in church. Sometimes I stray a little bit as far as like, going to church, but .com is a good site. TrueNews.com. Okay. So I have to look on that. Look on that one. I never heard of that one. But you just have to find different ways to motivate yourself, because at the end of the day, no one else is gonna like motivate you like you are yourself. Like nobody else is gonna want it as bad as you want it. Whatever it is you want, that business, that house, that marriage, whatever it is, who else wants it as bad as you? So no one else is gonna work at it as hard as you are. So you have to find ways to motivate yourself to get you there. And I do believe in that. I truly believe in that. Okay. Okay, I kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but another fact about me is I said I'm a straightforward person, a straightforward and outspoken person, but at the same time I have a kind heart, and I truly feel sorry. I just want to hear from God. Well, then you need to continue to pray. And God sends you messages different ways. Sometimes we thinking it's going to be this supernatural. He sends messages through people. Like he may even be talking to you through me. Like when people come to you and they say things and you're looking like, "Well, where did that come from?" They may not even know what God's using them to say stuff to you. So you have to just pray, and not just pray like God, but pray, say, God, let me know. Send me signs. Let me know when it's you that's talking to me. Because sometimes it's people talking to you and you think, well, is that from God? And you're so confused and you don't really know. You need to kind of be more specific when you pray, so you can pray to God and be like, you know what, God, I'm so confused right now. I want to make sure that this is you speaking to me. I want to make sure that this is coming from you before I go and make the next move. I want to know that this is you, God, and this is not the devil trying to trick me or trying to send someone my way to confuse me even more. Like, I want clarity. I feel like you probably need to pray for clarity. Pray for God send me signs that I'm going to know that it's you. And I feel like that he's going to do that. But you have to believe in that, and you have to continue to pray. And it's going to work out for you. I don't know you personally, but I do believe that if you're looking for signs for God and you're praying and you're believing, that it's going to work out for you. But you have to believe that yourself. And you can't just give up when it seems like things are bad. That's the thing. A lot of times we want to just give up when it seems like, oh, okay, well, don't look like nothing's happening. Don't look like I'm going nowhere. So nothing's happening. So, oh, well, you have to pray even harder. You have to really praise him. If you can praise him in your storm, then you really going to get blessed. When you praise him, no matter how your circumstances look, you're really going to get blessed. So you have to continue to praise him even when you feel like, I don't even see anything. happening. I'm still feel like I'm at the point I was last week or last month or last. You keep praying. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. You just have to keep praying and you have to keep believing. You cannot get discouraged. And you have to truly believe in your heart. God knows your heart. Like, I can't see your heart. You can't see my heart, but God can see your heart. So He knows when you're sincere and He knows when you're truly believing and you're just saying you're believing. Like, He knows what we don't know about each other. So you have to be genuine and you have to pray and you have to truly believe in what you're praying. Like, you have to truly visualize it and see it and believe it and work toward it. And I feel like you're going to get it. And I feel like you'll get there. It's hard out there. It's a lot of times everything's not just gonna come easy, and sometimes I think we compare ourselves to other people. We look and say, "Oh, well, they." Thanks. I appreciate your advice. Have a blessed day. Take care. You are very inspiring. You a good night. Oh, thank you so much for tuning in, and that made me feel so good. You have a good night also. So you guys, like, that was my last fact about me. I've been on him babbling for a while. You too. Thank you, Philip. But I had a couple of new people. I didn't have a lot of views this time, and I did have some new people, and I thank you guys so much. Like I said, it's Friday, and I know everybody's getting ready for the weekend, and people have a lot going on. Everyone's go back in school. I just went back to school. Like, I'm too old to be in school, but I work for the school system, so I know everyone is, I still have to finish doing school shop. I'm not even through with all my school shopping. So this is a super busy weekend. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by, spending time with me. So you guys, I'm working on my next video. I'm almost finished with it. And it's like I show you 7 days what I'm gonna wear. It's like it's kind of like one of the videos that has been kind of trending for a while. I've been wanting to do it, but it's like a lookbook for the week, showing you. And I did it last week before I started working because I wanted you guys to see what I wear, just like when I'm going to Walmart or just at the mall or just out with my girls or whatever. I want you to see the different outfits because I'm also do one with my work week outfits, which would be kind of more different. So I want you guys to see that one before I started back work. So that one should be released Tuesday, you guys. So if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and like this video. And I do videos on Tuesdays, normally Tuesday morning around 7:30, and I try to go live around 5. Today I was running a little late, but somewhere between 5 and 6. And thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a blessed weekend. I love you, my YouTube family.